Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about the healthy food and food habits that I've got into since doing a 3-day fast. That's right, a 3-day fast. And when I say fast, I mean literally water, herbal teas, no food, nothing else in my diet. So if you've not already checked out my last video, definitely go ahead and check that out because that is actually showing my whole experience of my 3-day fast, how I got on, how much weight I lost and everything. And if you've already watched that video, then this video will then make sense because this is kind of a continuation from that other video. So this video is actually about what I've actually gone on to eat since, sorry, I'm stopping in my tracks because a massive magpie has just, oh my gosh, I don't even know what it's doing. I'll get back to you in a minute. Sorry about that. There was a magpie literally at the window and I thought it was genuinely going to come in. So I had to just stop filming then for a minute. So this video is all about the foods that I've actually been eating, the healthy habits that I've been getting into since the 3-day fast. So at the time of the 3-day fast, once I'd finished, as you'll see from the previous video, if you've already watched it, I actually only had a little bit of melon and I also had a couple of scrambled eggs, that's it. Then the following day, because you do genuinely need to be really careful in terms of the foods that you're eating, nothing too rich, nothing too heavy, and I just chose myself, after looking at different research, to decide the next day not to eat breakfast and just to have 2 meals, so lunch and evening meal. So I didn't really eat that much that day, but I definitely started to introduce, you know, a lot of goodness, a lot of nutrition, and just starting to kickstart my eating habits again. I'm pretty certain for that evening I actually made a chicken satay, something very homemade, everything from scratch, and I'm going to get to that footage in a minute because I'm going to show you exactly how I put it all together. So that is definitely more of a cook with me, showing you all the different stages and everything and really what it was like at the end. So that was my first day, and quite a lot of the footage, the rest of the footage in this video is actually just going to be really clips of my food and me just showing you bits and pieces of different foods that I've had, whether it be for breakfast or lunch or evening meal. I haven't filmed absolutely everything across the whole week. I've just kind of done snippets of different bits of food. So there is a little bit of cook with me, there is a little bit of just me talking about what I'm doing, and then there's also just snippets of my food as well. So I've tried to mix it up because I didn't literally want to do word for word you just seeing me cooking and preparing my food literally over 7 days, because one, the video would be too long, and two, it might be a bit boring for you guys. I don't really know what everyone, you know, anyone who's watching this video, definitely comment down below in terms of these types of videos. What do you like to see? Do you like to see sort of cook with me's? Do you like to just see footage of exactly what you're eating but maybe music over it, etc.? Do you just like to see me talking about what I'm doing and what I'm eating? Just comment down below just to give me a guide in terms of, you know, what you actually like watching. But in this video I've done a mixture of all of those types of things, so I really hope that you find it interesting. So first of all, I'm actually going to get to the footage where I put together from scratch a chicken satay. Now it's not the sort of typical Chinese chicken satay that you think of. It's very much like really sort of fresh vegetables and then chicken, but definitely obviously with peanut butter, etc. But you'll see from the footage I take you through all of the steps of exactly how I put all of that together. Now that particular day, which is the first day after the 3-day fast, as I say, I didn't have breakfast at all. I literally had lunch, but I was actually out that day, so what I decided to do was very good because I wasn't tempted by cakes or, you know, really fattening things and starting to go into bad habits again. I was really good. I actually went into a cafe and I had avocado on toast and a poached egg, and I actually couldn't manage to eat it all because I felt that full from the avocado. So I went for a really healthy option, a filling option, and definitely high in protein, but I was exceptionally full. So definitely anyone out there that is doing a fast and knowing sort of what, you know, to eat and how to train your body after a fast is definitely sort of go quite small portions and really just listen to your body. Like I was full with my lunch, so I decided just not to eat anymore, and then I had nothing else all day. Obviously still kept up the fluid, lots and lots of water during a fast and definitely after a fast, and just generally for a healthy lifestyle definitely be drinking a lot more water in any event, which I do drink quite a lot of water. I'm definitely limiting my coffee, so I'm only really having 1 coffee a day, maximum 2 on occasions, but other than that, that's pretty much all I'm having. I do drink a little bit of tea, but hardly anything really, and I'm definitely still drinking herbal teas, lemon water, and just generally, as I say, lots and lots of water. So I didn't actually film the lunch that I've just spoken about in terms of the avocado and poached egg, because that's pretty much what it was. But I did obviously film the chicken satay that I put together for that evening. So next I'm going to get to the chicken satay that I put together all from scratch, really healthy food, all put together for myself and for my family. And then after that footage, it will just be a continuation really of lots of different foods that I've had over the course of this last week, 5 days or so. Just lots of things from breakfast, dinner and evening meal. So I really hope that you enjoy all of the footage. And as I say, first I'm going to get to the chicken satay. So this is what I'm cooking for tea tonight. It's more of a Chinese sort of style meal. A chicken satay with like noodles and crunchy vegetables and things. I've actually got it online from Olive, so the Olive magazine. So yeah, I'm putting all of this together. So I'm just going to quickly explain exactly what I've got and what I'm putting together. So it does say to use chicken thighs, I think, but I'm just using roast chickens. It's already cooked, but I've used 2 of these because there's 3 of us and I also want extra for tomorrow's lunch. So I'm using 2 of these. I'm just going to put them in the oven to heat. It takes about half an hour to heat up. So a really good idea actually, cooked chicken for a really quick and easy meal. If you're just popping it in the oven for say half an hour, you know, rather than cooking a full chicken, that may take sort of a couple of hours. Cabbage chopped up and rinsed and everything. This is about half a red cabbage. As I say, this is going to make roughly a meal for 3 and a little bit of lunch for 2 of us the next day. So roughly, give or take, probably a meal for about 4 people. So half a red cabbage, a small red onion chopped up. I've just chopped that up actually as finely as I could. And grated carrot. This is roughly about 3 carrots. Rice noodles. So this is kind of your base for your chicken meal, and then we've got some mint that we'll add in afterwards. And then for your dressing, we've got peanut butter, which I really love this one, Manny Life, love it. So this is a crunchy peanut butter, and you do need to add, I think it's 3 tablespoons of hot water to mix with the peanut butter, and I think it's 2 tablespoons of the peanut butter, just to mix it all together with the hot water, just to make it more thinner. Then I'm going to add in just a teaspoon of ginger. They do say to use fresh ginger, but this is what I had in. And a teaspoon of garlic puree. Again, they say to use fresh garlic, but this is what I had in. And a little pinch of, or a little bit of the cayenne pepper. Again, you can put fresh chilies in if you want. It's not something I regularly buy, isn't fresh chilies. I've then got 2 limes, the zest and the juice of 2 limes. So all of this is going to actually create your dressing. And then the last bit, if you want them, you don't have to, is some peanuts. So just probably like a handful just scattered on the top. So I'm going to see what it all is like when it all comes together. So I've already cooked my roast chicken. So this is just 2 half roast chicken. It actually works out so much better than buying a full chicken potentially. Well, depending on if you're doing a full chicken and cooking it all yourself. But this is a really quick and easy way, half an hour kind of in the oven, and they're ready. And as I say, you get 3 for £8 at the moment in M&S. So this is my M&S roasted chicken. I'm going to take the skin off, shred all the chicken, and then use that for tonight's meal as well as some lunch. So that's all the chicken ready and done. And now for the rice noodles, which I think only take 5 minutes on the hob. So I'm going to do these. I'm going to actually make all 4 nests of them. I think 3 nests would probably be enough, but because I'm adding them in cold for lunch tomorrow, then I think that would probably be better to do all 4. Rice noodles are now in the pan. So I boiled some water, brought it to the boil, and then literally popped the rice noodles in, and then you just pop the lid on and leave it there for 5 minutes, and then literally they're ready to go, and serve them into the salad and everything. So that gives me time to get the salad and the dressing done. So this is the salad all done, which is the cabbage, carrot, red onion and mint all just mixed together. And then we've got the peanut butter, which I've done 2 tablespoons of the crunchy peanut butter. As I say, the Manny Life is excellent. And it's not a sponsor or an ad, by the way, not paid to say that. I just absolutely love the Manny Life crunchy peanut butter. It's amazing. So 2 tablespoons of that, and then 3 tablespoons of hot water. Mix it together just to make it a little bit thinned out. Although, to be honest, it's still quite thick. So I don't know if I need to put more in, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. And then I'm gonna pop a pinch of cayenne pepper, and then my teaspoon of ginger and garlic. That's the sign for the rice noodles are ready. And then we've got the lime and the zest and the juice. So all of this is going in here, mix it together for the dressing. My rice noodles are ready, so I'm just going to pop the rice noodles straight into here and then add all the dressing into the bowl as well. This is the rice noodles, salad and also the dressing all put together. Doesn't look necessarily really appetising, but it definitely smells lovely and fresh, so I think it will taste delicious. So I'm going to pop this all into bowls and then pop the chicken and the nuts on top. So this is the finished meal. So this is the chicken satay. I'm really looking forward to trying it. I will put a note on the screen as to what I rate it and, you know, what it tastes like and everything. So yeah, this is the finished result. Hi everyone, I'm just going to share with you just something really basic in terms of what I'm making for my tea this evening. I'm actually doing something different for me to what I'm doing for Emily's dad and Emily, just because of how it's worked out today. I've got a chicken salad here that I've already prepared, which I will show you. This is actually something that I made for Emily's dad for his lunch, and I would have ordinarily had something like this at lunchtime, but today what I've decided to do, obviously following my fasting and everything, my 3-day fast, I've had normal meals, you know, normal sort of 3 times a day, but really sort of cutting out, I'm not saying I'm cutting out sugar entirely, but what I'm saying is I'm definitely cutting out added sugar and things that I don't actually need, just the rubbish out of my diet. Or certainly at the moment I will introduce them as treats now and again, but I just want to lose enough weight to be able to control that better, for definite. So what I've been doing over the time since the 3-day fast is eating really well, you know, good food, good nutrition, good protein and everything. So yeah, good fats, but also really definitely concentrating on not the bad fats, not the bad added sugar, etc. So that's what I've been doing since I finished the 3-day fast. Just eating really well and actually feeling really full, you know, 3 meals a day, doing really well with that. But today what I've done is I've got sort of a few more days till the end of the week, but today what I've done is decided to cut down my calories an awful lot. So I'm not fasting, I'm still eating, but I'm cutting my calories. I'm not counting my calories to that degree because, in all honesty, I just can't do that. There's something that if I start counting every last little bit, it makes me really frustrated and I just can't do it and I don't stick to it. So I'm just, as a rough guide, like I roughly know sort of what calories are in eggs and calories in so much chicken, etc. I'm not really counting sort of fruit and salad because that's just really good stuff, isn't it? So I'm cutting it down to a degree where I'm really only trying to do maybe 500, 600, 700 calories in one day. So really cutting it back just for one day, and then tomorrow I will go back to 3 meals a day. And as I say, all of the good stuff that I've been showing you on the video so far, and lots more to come as well. So going back to the salad, I made this exact salad for Emily's dad, and I've prepared this morning ahead for my tea. This isn't it though, guys. I'm going to basically do something else to go with it, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to share with you what's in my salad and everything. So what have I had today? So I didn't have breakfast. I skipped breakfast this morning, and then for lunchtime what I decided to have was 2 mini really small samosas. I looked at the calories in that. I think it was 120 calories, a little bit of protein, so you know, not unhealthy or not bad for me at all. I had a bowl full, well, a pack-up box because I was at work. A pack-up box full of pink grapefruit and pomegranate that I'd prepared myself. And then I actually had a Belvita biscuit. So it is full of whole grains and some good things in it as well. Yes, it's definitely got added sugar, and so there is sugar content in there. That's the first thing I've had for a very long time that contained that sugar other than sugar that you find in fruits and other foods. So I did have that just because I thought that would then fill me up a little bit. But adding those calories together really isn't a lot. So that's all I had through the day at lunchtime, and then now I'm having this chicken salad, and I'm going to do some eggs, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. I've never done it before, so I'm hoping it's going to come out right. So let me show you what I'm doing. So this is my beautiful chicken salad, which I prepared myself this morning. So I've been getting up early and making sure that I'm preparing lots of food, things like this that I can just put away, really just to make things easier for maybe later in the day for me, and getting ahead with like lunches and things. Because to be honest, the more preparation that you put into things like this, the more you're definitely going to succeed. Because in all fairness, if I didn't have much time, I'm not going to put this together, am I? And therefore I'm not going to eat it. And it's full of goodness, and this is what I should be doing. Should be spending my time making food like this. So I'm really glad that I took the time this morning to do this. So all it is, lettuce, all different lettuce type of leaves, you know, salad leaves, pomegranate, cucumber, peppers, just cut into chunks, and some roast cooked chicken. But what I'm attempting to do is I've got some eggs here, so I've got 3 eggs. Again, there would be a reasonable amount of calories in 3 eggs. I think that would be around 200-ish calories. But if you think about it, there's really not very many calories at all in this. And obviously this is all good food, you know, good fats, good protein, etc. So there's nothing bad in any of this really. Whoops, nearly. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make like an omelette roll. Never done it before. I mean, I've made an omelette obviously loads of times. So I'm going to try and attempt to do this, make the omelette, let it cool off, and then try and put my salad in it and wrap it up. Not sure this is going to work well, guys, but anyway, I'm going to have a go at it. So come and join me. Just before I get on with the omelette and show you the steps as to, this is going to be really easy. It's not exactly going to be very hard at all, but I'm going to try and put it all together. As I say, I've made omelettes tons of times, and I'm presuming it's going to be quite similar. I'm not sure, but come along with me to share how I do it and everything. But what I would say is I'm drinking tons and tons of water. I always drink lots of water anyway, but since my 3-day fast, I've definitely tried to uptake my water as much as possible. And today, I've obviously been at work. I've literally come in the door, literally washed my hands and got straight on with the food. Top tip, don't sit down. If you're trying to do something when you're coming in, you know, from work, etc., and you're tired, which I am, it's been quite a warm day today. I'm really tired, even still got my sunglasses on my head. And as I say, I've literally just come in, washed my hands and got straight on with the food. Because Emily and her dad are still out at the moment, so I'm going to make their tea a little bit later on, so that doesn't really matter. So I'm going to eat mine now, because then I'm eating earlier as well, encouraging my body to just eat earlier, because it's all too easy to sort of come in, do other jobs or whatever, sit and relax, and then you make tea late, and then you eat late, and then you're going to bed late. There's just so many different things. I myself definitely guilty of those things, and that's something that I'm really trying to work on as part of my healthier, new me, healthier diet and everything. So I'm going to get on with my food now so that I eat just that little bit earlier tonight. Other evenings we definitely all eat together and eat that little bit later for when sort of Emily's dad's finished work and things such as that. But as I say, I'm really tired because I've just come in from work. It's been warm. I just really want to relax, but I've got some jobs that I need to do. I've got some editing that I need to do and things such as that. So what I want to do first is definitely make sure that I eat. Eat now, eat early, and then crack on with all the other things afterwards, and then try and still get an earlier night. That's definitely what I've been trying to do as well over this week. Make sure that I'm going to bed a little bit earlier, which I have been. I've definitely been having more sleep, easily another hour, maybe even 2 hours sometimes. Each night I've been having more, so I'm doing well with the sleep, doing well with the water, doing well with the food. See if I've lost any more weight. And obviously I'm trying to increase my exercise, but slowly, because I have been unwell as well, so I haven't wanted to sort of push myself too much with the whole exercise. But I'll definitely be showing you, sharing with you all the exercise things that I have been doing. So, right, let's get to this tea. So omelette on, I've just made it really thin in a pancake pan, and then what I've actually done is my first one there didn't actually come out particularly great, but never mind. So I've done one already, popped it on a plate to start cooling down. It's because I didn't try to sort of mix the egg to get it to fill in that space, but it doesn't really matter. Lots of things are going to go in the middle of there. I'm going to wrap it over. So yeah, I'm going to let these omelettes, I'm going to turn this one over, then let it obviously cool on a plate like the other one, and then sort my wraps out. So I just let both of the omelettes cool down. I'm just showing you this one just so that I can show you exactly what I'm putting in it, how I'm doing it and everything. But just to cool it down a little bit, I've seen these in shops and I have actually tried them just once. I think it was an M&S wrap, which was like an egg wrap, and it actually was really, really nice. It had like quite spicy filling in it, which obviously my salad isn't spicy today, but something spicy within it, and the egg wrap, you know, cold would be probably really good. So I'm all changed, ready to wrap my wrap up and eat my food because I'm starving. So I'm just popping the chicken and the salad into the wrap, and I'll show you in a minute how it's looking. Don't you just love it when you do get those pockets of time where it's just quiet and it's just you and you can actually eat in peace? It's so nice. Don't get me wrong, I love family time. I love, obviously, you know, Emily and her dad being around and us all having food together. You know, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying I don't like that time. I do. But also, evenings like tonight where I just think I can sit and eat this on my own, quietly. Bliss, just peace and quiet. I think it's just before all the chaos starts of somebody needs this, somebody needs that, there's washing to do, there's pots to do, there's tea to do, there's something else to sort for tomorrow, there's something I forgot, there's something I haven't done. All those things that we all have to remember, don't we? Anyway, let's show you the wrap. So as I said, this is my first one, and then I've got a second one, so I'm going to empty the contents of this. I might save some bits of the salad in the bottom actually, because Emily's dad and Emily are going to have some salad, and I might not need to use all what's in there, so I could add that to their food as well. So this is looking delicious. So these are the finished wraps. I think they look delicious, and to be honest, they look massive. So in all honesty, just tucking into this will make me just genuinely feel like I'm eating an awful lot of food. But in all fairness, like I said, there won't be that many calories. I'm not going to count calories, as I've said. I'm not going to count it like exactly, because I think when you start doing that, you don't include fruit or salad or anything just in case it's, you know, too many calories. I don't agree with that. I think you do need to have all of those good things in your diet anyway, but I'm just cutting lower with it today. Well, I'm cutting lower in calories just generally, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. But today was definitely a really low calorie day. But I would say maximum, I would say, what, 350, 400 calories-ish in this. And then, I'm not quite sure why I keep turning the plate, guys. Sorry if that's annoying. I won't do that anymore. 350, 400 calories maybe. And then my lunch was definitely probably, what, 250, 300 calories. So maximum I'm going to consume today is 700 calories, maybe even less, if I'm honest. So, and I haven't really had any other drinks. I've had one coffee today, water the rest of the time. I've had 4 really big bottles of water today. So I'm going to get on and eat these omelette wraps. Love them with the chicken and the salad. I nearly did the plate thing again. There we are. I'm going to enjoy that. So hopefully that's been helpful to you. You know, if you want to just make things like that at home, really healthy way, lots of protein. If you've been sticking around with us for a little while and you understand that I've actually not been very well recently, quite a few things sort of in the background, and this is what's actually encouraged me to lose weight a lot faster, do the 3-day fast, etc. Not my full reason, because obviously I want to lose weight anyway. Holidays are definitely around the corner. Definitely keep watching and subscribe to our channel if you want to see lots more holiday videos from us, as well as obviously videos like this. I will definitely be doing lots more videos on weight loss, healthy eating, just what I'm eating for say breakfast, lunch, evening meal. If you're interested, definitely comment down below, because it really helps for me to know that you're enjoying these type of videos. So give us a like and also drop us a comment with anything to do with these videos, and then I know that you like them, and I will definitely continue to do more videos like this. But as I say, holidays are definitely looming, and therefore of course I want to lose weight, but also for health reasons as well. So I haven't been feeling the best, definitely not. I'm feeling so much better now for definite, and after doing the 3-day fast I've noticed such a massive difference in my energy levels, how I feel just generally. I felt during the 3-day fast, obviously if you've watched the video you'll know, and if you haven't, definitely go check it out. Straight after the 3-day fast, I would literally say into that 4th day, it was like a switch, really. I just genuinely felt so much better. It's not going to be for everyone, and for some people that do a 3-day fast, they're just generally not going to feel particularly great at all. So I'm not condoning it. Like I said in my other video, you know, it's not for everybody. Definitely seek advice from as many people as you can, or you know, GPs, just anyone that you can speak to in terms of whether it's right for you, because I'm not condoning it. It's just something that has worked for me. So yes, of course I recommend it because of my experience, but everybody's experience is definitely going to be different, and I don't want anyone watching this video to go ahead and do a 3-day fast and be really poorly, and that's obviously not the aim of this video. So you know, please do get, you know, advice if you need it, really. But for me personally, after the 3-day fast I felt fantastic, and I have done ever since. I've had an odd day where I felt a little bit tired again and a little bit not quite myself as I was feeling previously, but on the whole I felt so much better. So it's really helped me, and it's kick-started everything. So in the sense that when I've been anywhere or when other people around me are eating things, I'm really tempted not to eat them. I'm genuinely feeling a lot more full after my meals, so I'm not eating as much as what I would have consumed before. So in terms of exercise, I've really tried not to push myself too much, because I didn't want to do everything all in one go, but I'm definitely going to be upping the exercise now in the coming weeks before our next holiday. I really want to tone up and do so much more exercise to just really get myself fit and obviously lose more weight. So the exercise that I've actually been doing is a little bit of workout videos on YouTube, of course, so watching other people's videos on there, and I have got a couple of different channels that I've been watching. On the whole, every single day I've been doing lots of walking. I do walk anyway, so regardless of losing weight, regardless of doing these videos, etc., I do walk every day anyway. But I've definitely been trying to just walk more, walk faster, and just be mindful of just upping my exercise as much as possible. Really just trying to move. You know, a lot of the time, even just with editing for YouTube, I'm sat down a lot. I'm, you know, at a laptop. At work, I'm obviously on a computer and things like that. I have a sit down job. So in all honesty, you know, that there's lots of periods of time through lots of days in the week where I am permanently sat down for quite a long time. So I am really starting to try to move my body as much as I can whenever I can, and I think that's a really good piece of advice just generally. I've definitely improved my sleep, so I am trying to get minimum 7 hours a night, if not 8 if I can. I definitely wasn't doing that before, and I think this is a knock-on effect as well with because I have been quite poorly. You know, that's not going to help, is it, if you're not having your proper sleep? And then if you're not having proper sleep, you tend to eat differently and your metabolism works differently, so therefore you're not going to lose weight even if you are trying. So I'm trying to look at lots and lots of things just generally in my life. So I am going to be just continuing all of that sort of way of thinking, as well as healthy eating, so similar things to what I've already shown you in this video, and as well as I will be including treats now and again. You know, maybe once or twice a week I will start to include something, you know, so that I do feel like I'm eating something and I'm not just restricting absolutely all of those sort of treats in my diet, because I'm not going to do that. But for now I just want to lose obviously as much weight as I can, and then I'll obviously be introducing other little treats and bits and pieces as I go along. If you like today's video, definitely give us a big like, and also drop us a comment with anything to do with today's video, healthy eating, weight loss, you know, 3-day fasting, anything on those lines, and I'd love to hear from you, and I'll definitely get back to each and every one of you. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Lots more videos to come here on the Brownie life, from holiday and travels, which are coming up really soon. I will have a video coming out probably in the course of the next couple of weeks, just really to explain where we're going, and then also in between that we've definitely got more hauls, Primark, we've got somewhere else that we're going in the UK, so there's just lots more things coming up on the channel, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out lots of other videos on the Brownie life right now, and lots more things to come, as I say. So I'll see you on the next one, everyone. Bye.